I tell you something? This car is as fun as it looks.
My God. Lord.
So yeah, I guess I can give you the quick overview. It's a 2007 Exige S. It has pretty much every mod you can do besides going crazy and giving it like 400 horsepower. So it's like 300-ish crank, 310. It's quick, has all the suspension mods. I'll send you the part list, but it's easier to say what's not modified. Basically just the engine, internals, but it's fun.
Wow. How much does this thing weigh? I know it's like a go-kart.
This one's probably, we were doing the math the other day, it's probably around 1900.
1900?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So obviously when you add, a person or two people, it actually makes a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
But it's stock, they're like a little over 2,000. This one's pretty lightened, roof. Had a lot of stuff removed from the back. A lot of the internal stuff's removed. So it's quite a bit lighter than normal.
Wow.
So I track it, mountain it, drive it a lot. Has 41,000 miles. I bought it a year ago with like 36,000. So driven it quite a bit. I've taken to like 10 track days already.
Wow.
So it's fun. It'll be a good time. I'll send you the part list, but yeah, basically big brake kit, front and rear, supercharger pulley, tune, exhaust, headers, injectors, new shift kit, transmission cables, transmissions rebuilt with stronger third and fourth gear, catch can, baffled oil pan, gas surge tank, everything you need to basically make it run on track consistently, all the cooling, new radiator. If it exists, it's probably on the car, is what I would say. So.
This is gonna be sick. This thing looks and sounds crazy. And 1,900 pounds, dude, that's gonna be a go-kart. This thing is so small. Oh my God.
I'm going to say this now. I can already tell this car is loud, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Wow, this thing is like really mechanical. This thing is crazy. There we go. Told me on my way, he said I hope I was wearing thin shoes. Now I see what he's talking about. So I'm about to do something crazy. I'm gonna take my shoes off and I'm gonna drive in socks, because these clutch pedals are real close together. They're real thin. I mean, it is a race car. Oh, that feels better. Yeah, that feels much better. All right. I'm going 30 miles per hour and I'm already having fun. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Gimmie Dem Keys. Today, I'm in a Lotus Exige that's fully modded out. I don't know if you heard him talking. He said he did pretty much everything except the internals in this car. big brake kit, upgraded intercooler. And this thing is sick. It's a little rough to drive right now. It is a race car. It's really tight. There's carbon fiber everywhere. Front to back, roof. This thing is crazy. Not a lot of insulation. Everything's been taken out of this car. It's really lightweight. He said it's 1,900 pounds. This thing is twice as light as my car. This thing feels crazy. I don't know how to explain it, man. All I know is I'm excited. This thing feels crazy. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to. You know, I don't daily drive a race car. This thing is so cool, man. The wheel, steering wheel is tiny. I'm gonna put the windows down in a second. I'm sure you can see I'm sweating because it's really hot in here. But he says when everything's down, it's really loud, it's really rattly. And I just want to make sure you guys can hear me talk for a little bit while this thing's warming up. This is a 1.8 supercharged engine. It makes 310 crank horsepower. It's a power to weight ratio. This thing is going to be fast. But it's not even supposed to be a straight line car. I'm hoping I can find some nice little turns I can do around this area. But as far as cruising right now, it already feels really cool. I'm getting crazy looks by people driving by. This is a Lotus, man. This is a race car. Dude, hearing the winding of the transmission is crazy because it's like, I hear that on video games a lot, and now I'm like actually doing it. It's so crazy. Oh, I gotta put the window down. It is extremely hot. This car's so small that I could reach the passenger window from my driver's seat. That tells you how small this car is. If I had a passenger, we'd be bumping elbows right now. This is Greg's car. Greg loves this car. He drives it on occasion. He tracks it. I mean, he loves this car. This guy, he actually lives on my route, on my UPS route. If you don't know, I'm a UPS driver. So I actually deliver to him. I delivered tires when he first moved to the neighborhood. And he's like, yo, come drive my car. I'm like, all right. So here we are. He also has a S3 making like 540 horsepower. I'm going to drive that later. But for now, we're in the Lotus. And since he does track it, he does have a GoPro pod right behind the seat, and that's exactly where I'm going to put my GoPro. Normally I put it outside the car, but this is the view I love, but I can't do that in everybody's car. And this one's already set up for it. Hello. Let's go, baby. That's perfect. All right, we're fully warmed up now. Got a nice turn, nice road, nice quiet road. Got the GoPro set up. I'm ready to do this first pull. Whoa. Clutch is really stiff. All right, let's go. Lotus Exige. Oh my God. Good thing the GoPro's on. I don't know, the G-forces, I guess, moved my camera. This car's so fun. It's like, it's literally a go-kart. I feel like I'm like at AMP or Andretti's driving a go-kart right now, except I'm on the street. So if I took one of those go-karts, made them a little bit bigger and drove them on the street with a little bit more horsepower, That's what this feels like. This thing is so fun to drive, man. It's not the fastest car I drove, but it's fast enough, and it's not meant to be straight line fast. Like, I drove a twin turbo Corvette with like 800 horsepower. Yeah, extremely fast, scary fast, like left me speechless fast. I'm not taking that car around a turn like that. So this is a completely different world, and it's fast enough. It's still fast. And the sound is right there. I think that's what makes me smile the most. The sound is right next to my head. I can hear everything. I need more room. I gotta get out of my way. I kind of missed the lockdown right now. There's way too many cars on the highway. I'm trying to have some fun. Y'all are definitely in my way. Oh, there we go. Road is open up. Oh my God, dude, this thing's so grippy. This thing is a blast, man. You can definitely hear everything in this car, though. You can feel the road. You can hear rocks. I mean, it's 100% race car. It's made for the track. I'm on the highway, but I'm not complaining. I'll put the windows back down because we have a tunnel coming up. Up hoping you can still hear me. It's still loud in here. Like, this is a very loud car, but it's so fun. And like I said, this supercharger whine right here in the back of my ear is oh my God. This is addicting. I would daily this car. I'm really driving with socks on right now. I want to get some POV pulls. This is how I gotta hold it, so don't laugh at me. It'll be in the description. If I can even copy and paste that much stuff. God. I am so in love with this car, man. Like I said, horsepower isn't everything. It has enough. gonna do it. I had my fun. This video, of course, is chopped down, but I've been driving this car for like 45 minutes, and I'm still not tired of it, but I'm sure the owner wants it back.
I'm sure you did fine.
Ah. Well, there's enough room in these mirrors that you can see pretty much everything. They're huge. I have caught myself a couple times looking over my shoulder. I'm like, I can't see anything.
Well, thank you, Greg. Thanks for giving me them keys.
No problem. Next episode.
Yeah, I'll get these keys. Get those keys another day. Check out his Instagram. I'll put it down below right here, and then it'll be in the description, as long as it's very long parts list.
Yeah, the parts list is funny. I sent that to you mostly for comedic value, but you can check that out.
Yeah, I glanced at it. I'm like, Jesus, I got to scroll.
Basically everything.
But
I think it was worth it in the end.
Yeah, definitely.
One of a kind.
Definitely. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I will be back for the S3. I think it makes like 540. What's the S3 make? 540?
540, yeah.
540. Yeah, that's going to be fast. Probably has launch control and all that, too. Does that have launch control and all that, too? Yeah, it's going to rip my face off.
Till next time.
Till next time. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Deuces.